It's a cool family movie. I enjoyed it. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about Arthur the King. It's based on a true story. It's about an hour and a half. Stars Mark Wahlberg, Simu Liu, Natalia Emmanuel from Game of Thrones and the Fast series. We follow Michael. He competes in Adventure Racing World Championship. It's like an endurance race with different activities. So it's like you might be running and then hiking and then biking and kayaking. It's crazy. You're going really, really far. And he's pretty good, but he's never won the whole thing. When we meet him, he fails. He fails to finish. He fails on the first event because he doesn't listen to his team. And they like tell him to do something. He's like, nah, we're gonna keep going, keep going. Next thing you know, they're like kayaking in the water and they end up in the mud because he didn't listen to his team. So one of the teammates take a picture and is like, we're stuck in the mud with Michael. And then 3 years goes by. So he's still upset that he didn't finish. Like I said, he's good, but he's never won the thing. And the last race he had is he didn't finish. He barely got started. So it's eating at him. And eventually his wife is like, yo, find the sponsors, do the race. Get your team together. So he gets this team together and he does get Simu again, even though they had some conflict because of that picture that blew up on Instagram or whatever. And he gets sponsors, he puts the team together. I'm like, cool. We're all in this together. We have something to compete for. He wants to win the race, like badly. That's what he wants to do. And they're doing pretty good. They come across this dog. Michael feeds it because it just looks sad. Like the dog looks sad. And he feeds it, not thinking anything of it. And they're like, all right, cool, let's go. And they keep going. And they run into the dog again. And they're like, okay, how the heck did he get here? All right, whatever. We're going to keep going. And the dog starts barking at them. And he saves their lives. Because they're going to walk off a cliff or whatever. And then they're like, oh man, this dog is special. We're going to keep him. And the movie is cool. If you're a dog person, you're really going to enjoy this. I'm not even a big dog person, but I was enjoying it. Like I said, it's a good family movie. It's a good feel-good movie that's based on a true story. And they grow closer to this dog and they make sacrifices for this dog. And it takes the team a while. Like it's not immediate for everyone, but like Michael really cared about the dog. And it gets to a point where he's trying to take the dog home and he has complications and then trouble trying to get the dog out of the Dominican Republic. And not to mention the dog is not in the best shape when they meet him because he's been beaten up and you see the scars on him and they're trying to do the best they can feeding him and take care of him, and it just becomes a guy and his dog type story. And it's like, dang, this just hit you in the feels as he's trying to do the best he can for this dog. And it was enjoyable. There were some things during the race where like something with a zip line that happened. I was like, that was pretty dope. Like, I don't know if it really happened like that in real life, because it's based on a true story. They going to add some stuff for the movie, but that scene was really cool. And I never seen nothing like that before. So I was like, it's pretty good. So everybody in it was good. It was solid. The dog, really enjoyed the dog. Like you're going to leave this movie and be like, man, I really like that dog. I really enjoyed the dog in this movie. And again, I'm not a dog person, but it's a cool movie. You go in there, hour and a half, you're going to enjoy it, I think. But those are just my thoughts on Arthur the King. If you watched the movie, let me know what you thought about it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.